Hi all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Catherine and I make videos all about sustainability, wellness and how to live an easier life with less. Today's video is 10 quick recommendations on how to change your life in 2020, or as I also like to call it, how to make 2020 your bitch. Now, you don't necessarily need to make all of these changes at once. You can just pick one at a time. Maybe you do one a month and set yourself little challenges. But these are the 10 things that I have done throughout 2019 that have really changed my life for the better. If you do like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and tick the bell if you want notifications every time I post. The first one I want to kick off with is clear the space around you. Clearing your space means that you have more time to do the things that you really want to do. If you have less things to look after or to put away when you finish work or during the weekend, then you have more time to spend with your loved ones or just give yourself the self-care that you really need. Over the next few months, I'll be doing a minimalism series all about decluttering your space and how you can do it swiftly without causing major stress. So definitely stay tuned for that one. Number 2 is my favorite one of them all and the only way I can get myself out of a rut, and that is set yourself goals. But there's a catch, because I know we all set ourselves New Year's resolutions and every year they don't usually work. So the twist that I put on setting myself New Year's resolutions is that no matter what stage your idea or your goal is at, whether you think maybe I don't have the right equipment, I don't have enough knowledge, someone is better at me than this, do it anyway. There is never going to be a right time for you to do a goal. There is always going to be one more thing that you need to make it better or to make it more efficient or to make sure you stand out from the crowd. But the thing is, if you don't take those first steps towards your goal, it's never going to happen. So no matter how big your goal is or how intimidating it is, make those first steps in January and you'll be well on your way. Because the thing is, you can only get better the more you do it. So just do it. My third tip for making sure 2020 runs as smoothly as possible for you is service. Now, what do I mean by service? Well, service is the action of giving to something or someone other than yourself. The reason I think service is so important is because it really takes you out of your own head. You really get to focus on someone else or something that means a lot to you, and not only are you giving to that cause or person, when you're finished, you get a major sense of fulfillment. Taking yourself out of your own head and putting yourself into something that you care about is a really great way to practice mindfulness. My act of service for 2019 was to start spreading the message about sustainability and to start doing research and just learning and teaching myself more about it. The year before was learning about veganism and the way that animals are treated, etc. So pick a service or pick a group of individuals that you feel could really do with your help, which is going to really bring you a sense of fulfillment and joy during 2020. My fourth tip for smashing 2020 is learning. Whatever it may be, make sure you do something to learn about this every day. Maybe you don't know what it is you want to learn about yet. Either way, start doing research. What things have intrigued you that you've heard about? Maybe you've heard your friends talking about something and it sparked interest, but you've never really kind of delved into the topic. The more that you learn and grow as a person, the more paths you open to yourself. Maybe the things that you've been learning about or the hobby that you've crafted over 2020 becomes your side hustle, or you even start paving the way to your dream career. Learning something new every day is only going to help better you as a human and help better your relationships and your connection to the world. So try and learn something every day. Number 5 is to practice gratitude every day. So the way that I like to do this is just really simple. I don't have to dwell on it, but before I go to bed, as I'm laying in bed, I try and think of 5 things that I'm grateful for. So it could be the most silly things like I'm grateful for my bed, I'm grateful for my shelter. It can be simple little things, but ending your day on a high note of the 5 things that you were super grateful for that day is really going to help pull you out of the dark side that you may get into before you go to sleep. The first couple of times I did this when I was laying in bed, I felt so silly, but actually when you think about it, it just opens your mind to all of the things that we have that we take for granted every day. When you're practicing gratitude, it's not a time to feel guilt, it's just a time to really express to yourself how lucky you are to be alive and to be in that moment. Number 6 is actually a challenge I would like to set to you, and a challenge that I'm going to set myself this year, and it is meditate for 30 days. So this could be 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour every day. Whatever you want to do, just take baby steps to get into it. I promise, over time, you will definitely get the hang of it. There are apps out there that can help you, like Headspace. I personally use Ruddick because I find their voices so wonderfully relaxing. Again, like gratitude, meditation might feel a bit silly at first, but stick with it. Giving yourself 5 minutes a day to just switch off from the world is going to really benefit you over time and help clear your space so you can focus on those goals and things that you want to get done during the day. Number 7 is super obvious, but none of us do it, and that is exercise every day. Exercising doesn't need to be something that you dread or something that you hate. You can just find something that works for you throughout the year, so try different things. Maybe try yoga, try running, or even just go for a walk. 20-minute walk, and at least you've gone outside, you've had a bit of nature, and you've done something just to get your body moving. The endorphins that are going to come into your brain while you're exercising are so valuable, especially during the winter months when we are lacking sunlight. Number 8, you're going to get so sick of me saying this, I promise, but it's eat more fruit and veg. So the reason for this being that you get lots of vitamins, lots of minerals, you're going to fight off colds, and you're just going to smash 2020 being your healthy best self. Number 9 is a difficult one for me. It's a difficult one, I think, for everyone nowadays, but it is either delete social media apps from your phone or silence the notifications. So this has been the biggest thing for me in the last 2 years that I've practiced. So I actually deleted the Facebook app from my phone. I found that I was waking up in the morning and spending like an hour scrolling, and oh my goodness, what a waste of my time. Do I really need to fill myself with all of these images that are gonna make me feel not good enough, or I'm gonna watch cat videos that I don't really need to be watching when I've got so many things that I need to do with my day? Deleting these apps or just making sure that you take some time out of them is going to really benefit not just you productively, but also your mental health. My last way to change your life in 2020 is to take yourself on dates. I know, this probably sounds weird, especially if you're already in a happy relationship, but treat yourself the way you would want a lover to treat you. So, for example, for me, it's little silly things like I would want to be taken for dinner, so I'm going to take myself for a lovely meal, or I would like to come home and there's a candlelit bath for me so I can spend that time by myself just relaxing. Do that for yourself. Make sure you are at least once a day thinking, how would I want to be treated if I was in a relationship? And make sure you treat yourself that way. Practicing the self-love sets you up for all future relationships to be much healthier, and also treat yourself, you deserve it. Okay, so that concludes my 10 ways to smash 2020. I hope that you enjoyed these tips and that you can take some of them and hopefully start practicing them in January. Thank you so much for your support so far, and thank you for being here for the start of my journey. I can't wait to see what next year holds. Until then, take care and lots of love. Bye.